And I was just like, what am I going to do? I was like, oh my gosh, the chaperones are going to kill me.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of I'm That Kid. We're very excited. We're always excited, aren't we? We're always excited. We have a really great guest on today. She is an absolute legend in the theatre space, and she's only 11?
10.
10! She's only 10 years old! Guys, I want you to welcome Janai! Here she is. How you doing, girl?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm
Good.
very well. We're good, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we have so much to talk to you about because you've done so much in such a short space of time. Do you know what I mean? You're somebody that really inspires Keela, definitely. So let's start from the very beginning. We always like to go right back to the beginning, and we want to know, what kind of mischief were you up to when you were little? What were you like?
I love to sing. There's even a couple videos on my Instagram with a banana in my hand, singing church songs in my kitchen, which I think was very...
The banana was your microphone?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
it was. And I just love to dress up as well. I used to play in my mum's makeup and dresses in her wardrobe, and I just love to sing. I was just singing all the time in my house.
Okay. So you were almost destined to do what you're doing now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
What made you want to do what you're doing right now?
I used to go watch theatre with my mum, and when I saw the children on stage, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do what they're doing on stage, and it just inspired me so much.
And how old do you think you were when you had that feeling?
4, 5, 6.
Really?
I was really young. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly the age, but I was really young.
Yeah. But that's what's amazing. I think it's so important, isn't it, to go and see these kind of things, because when you see it, then it's like, oh, okay, I can do that as well, you know? So I think that's great that you had that experience of seeing theatre shows and thinking, I can do that as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So when did you kind of realise that you were good at it? Was it the sort of the banana? In your hand?
It was more of I applied for drama school because I really liked it, and I don't know, I just realised like this is what I'm meant to do. I don't know, it's just
a feeling.
it's a feeling.
Yeah.
Like something that I can't just describe. It's just something I knew I needed to do and I really wanted to do.
That's amazing. And do you come from like a musical background? Do your family act or sing or dance or?
My mum used to. My mum used to do some acting and dancing. My dad used to sing in the school choir. So yeah, like my parents used to do a bit of it, but they never like went to a drama school or dance
Okay,
school.
Yeah.
It was more just like a hobby, more of just
Yeah.
like a club thing.
And maybe, to be fair, you know, no shade. I don't know how old your parents are, but back then, it probably wasn't seen as something that you could seriously do as a career.
Yeah.
You know, so like you said, it was a hobby because they probably thought, well, I've got to do something proper. You know what I mean? Whereas now, we always sort of see, okay, what do you love to do? What are you good at? And then we try to, you know, help you to make a career of it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
What are the hard parts?
The hard parts are definitely missing school.
Do you love school?
I mean, I don't really like it, but now I'm
The social aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially now since I'm in year 6, I've got my SATs coming up.
Right.
And it's also since I'm doing what I'm doing a lot of the time, I'm missing school. And then when I have SATs, like, it's a bit iffy, but like, I do go home and I do study.
Yeah.
But also since I'm missing a lot of school, it's really hard.
And like, because Keela, you can speak on that, because we've had to, that's something that we've really struggled with, actually, getting the balance between school, because as much as you might not love school, I mean, who loves school? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just feeling like you're behind. That's really been
Yeah,
really tough
like
for
when
you,
I
hasn't
have
it?
matinees, I try not to bring my school bag to school because my mum has to pick me up to go to the theatre. So I just bring like a theatre bag, and maybe I'll pack like a little bit of homework. And if I'm doing the evening show, I'll do the homework during the matinee. So I at least like just catch up on it. But most of the time, I'm not really good with my homework. Like if I just have any spare time, like I've done everything I need to do, I'll just try and hop on the laptop and try and do some homework. But it's very, very hard to like fit
And you're
into your normal
tired as well.
schedule.
I would imagine that you're
Yeah,
knackered.
yeah, I'm
Isn't
knackered.
it? She's shaking her head. Yeah. I can imagine, like, it's no joke. Like people, we come and we see the finished product, don't we? We see you on stage smiling and doing what you need to do. But the hours of practice and rehearsal that goes into
Yeah,
it,
they don't see it.
they don't see it. Yeah. So how do you find that? How do you cope with that? Like the tiredness?
I have to go to bed as soon as I get home. I'll go to my house, I'll shower, and then I'll go straight to bed instead of like dilly-dallying and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes I don't want to go to bed straight away
Yeah.
because like I just had a long day, and sometimes I just want to speak to my parents, just sit in the kitchen,
Yeah.
or like watch some videos on my phone for a while before I go
think
to
it's
bed.
called decompressing.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I
Isn't it?
get home from theatre, like really late at night, like I just know at the theatre, like my siblings are on the TV and I haven't been on like the whole week.
Yeah.
So like I try
And
to
she's
get
mad
home,
about that.
and I try to like sneak home and then try and go on TV, and my mum's like, it's time for bed. You have school in the morning. I'm like, ugh, and then just goes to bed.
It's hard. I do understand.
Yeah.
I'm sure your mum has the same struggle with.
Yes.
We want to let you, just have fun and scroll on TikTok and do what other kids do, but you do need to get your rest as well.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's very
isn't it?
important.
Okay, so that's the hard parts. But what do you love about it? Tell us what really just makes your heart sing about performing.
It's when I'm on stage and I have the audience, and when you like get your adrenaline going, it just feels so good. So you can get on stage and you can perform, and like it's like nothing in the world matters. It's just you on that stage, and you just get to inspire all of these people, like how I got inspired to do it in the first place. Then I know I'm doing that for children, and then it's
that's
just
brilliant.
It's just a brilliant feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. How do you feel, Keela?
I got inspired because my first ever theatre show was actually that I watched, The Lion King. Actually, I went to go watch it with my grandma, and then the children on stage. I can't even remember, but I just remember that they were like really, really good. And sometimes when I think I watch theatre shows, like they're too good, like I can't think like, are they actually on stage or is this like a TV show or anything? But really, like they are on stage and all of that, so it's really hard to believe.
Yeah.
But that's you guys now. That is actually.
But like you know what it feels like on stage.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, so I want to know, where do you find your confidence? Because in order to, like I said, you're only 10 years old and you've already done so much. And in order to get these roles, you need a certain level of confidence. So where do you find yours?
Probably my mum, because she's always hyping me up.
Yes,
Mummy!
and
she's really positive about it, and she just, like, going into an audition, I'm feeling really nervous because I see all these kids and they're fantastic. Like, they're really fantastic, and it makes me feel nervous. But my mum's always like, you've got this, you've done this before, and it just makes me feel so much better about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's belief, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only one of you. Do you know what I mean? So you may as well give everything you've got, because nobody's going to be able to do what you can do. And I feel like, mum's let you know that. There's no getting past that.
What's your best memory?
My best memory was probably my first ever show.
Oh, what was that? Tell us about that.
It was a show called Once on This Island in the Regent's Park Theatre, I believe, yes. And it was because there was children my age, so it wasn't just me.
Right.
So it was me and then my partner. And every year the show changes slightly.
Okay.
So it was really nice because all the adult cast was very nice as well. they were just so supportive. And it felt like a family instead of just having to go to work and just running things.
Yeah.
And it felt really fun. It felt like, people describe it as work, but really it's just fun for kids. It's not really work.
Yeah.
It just felt really
You're
nice.
getting to do what you love. Yeah. And what can you remember that feeling of when did the curtains open? How did it go?
It wasn't curtains. It was more of lights. So the lights were dimmed, and when the music started, the lights would like just rapidly just turn on.
Yeah.
And as soon as I remember when I saw that light, I was like, "This is my time." I was like, "This is my time." You need to put that
on a t-shirt. This is my time. Have you had any disasters? Because Keela will tell you. I won't say it. But have you had any on-stage disasters?
Yes.
Have you? God, tell us.
I have two.
Go on.
So the first one, I was on stage, and I really needed to go to the toilet.
No one's listening, don't worry.
And then I was like slowly walking back, and then I had to quickly just run to the toilet and then come back on, and no one noticed.
Really?
And then the second time was in Annie, and then my partner, she wet herself on stage. She ran off.
Yeah.
But there's a bit where we spin like the basket, and I was on my own, and it spun into the wing.
Oh my god!
And I was just like,
so she was meant to be on the other side.
Yeah, she was meant to be on the other side, but I had to do it on my own. And there's
Yeah.
a person sitting in, and I had to spin it all on my own, and it spun into the wing. And I was just like, what am I gonna do? I was like, oh my gosh, the chaperones are gonna kill me. And I was so scared.
But it was okay, right?
Yes, it was okay in the end.
These things happen. Go on, Keela, tell yours.
So I have a couple.
Quick shout out to our favourite dancewear brand.
Shades Dancewear!
Their products are thoughtfully designed to match every diverse skin tone and make sure every dancer feels seen and represented.
I got mine. Shout out to Bojangles.
So if you've ever struggled to find dancewear products that match your skin tone, you need to go check them out.
Go to www.shadesdancewear.com.
And that is www.shadesdancewear.com. Go there now, get 10% off, and enjoy finding your match.
With the young nutters in the Circle of Life, he also played the baby elephant.
Yeah.
And then I had I think it was around 2 months. And I had a phase where I just kept on tripping on the stairs. Literally, I'll go up the stairs and fall straight onto it, and then the elephant would drag me across the stage.
Because they're not stopping to turn around and say, oh, are you okay, Keela? Literally, the show must go on.
Yeah, and then I would go on the set and I'd be like, okay, then quickly got back on stage. And then, by the time Rafiki's going up the rock, I would be going across stage. And then, one time I got, really, a cut there because I felt, really badly.
Oh.
But there has been worse. One of the other nutters, she fell into the orchestra pit.
Oh, my gosh. The orchestra pit?
Yeah, she fell into the orchestra pit.
Okay, let's not tell other people's stories.
Okay. And then my second one is one time my partner was talking to me on stage and he spat on me. And I was like, I took a deep breath and then carried on with the show. And then when we were in the wing, I literally scolded him. I was like, why did you spit on me? You don't have to talk like that. Just talk normally. He's never done that. It was a big spit as well, right on my cheek. It was so annoying. And then my third one, I think it was because I couldn't remember my lines. When I was saying, oh, Mum, can I go with Simba? I was like, And then, the Sarabi was like, it's okay, you can go. And then I said to Simba, so, where is this really cool place? But really, the line was, so, where are we really going? And I said it to him, and he was like, the waterhole. And I was like, whoa! When that's the place where he was trying to say, I said it was boring. But
it just all went a bit
yeah, it just all went really wrong.
And I think when things like that happen, it's how you recover from it, isn't it? Because stuff happens, when she forgot her lines, the two main characters, Mufasa and Scar.
Zazu.
Oh, was it Zazu?
They came to my dressing room.
Yeah, just to reassure her because I think
they said it's happened before. Because it's different for them because the Mufasa's been there for 16 years. So they just laugh it off when they make a mistake.
But I think when something happens, like you said, oh my gosh, the chaperones are going to kill me. But I'm sure the chaperones just thought it was hilarious.
They were actually
some girls
laughing.
gone spinning off stage, So these things happen. But I think as you get more into it, you realise that, okay, it's fine, brush it off and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really want to talk to you about something amazing that happened. It was last year, wasn't it? 2024?
Yeah.
Yeah. And girl, we voted. We were rooting for you. And then when I saw your speech, oh my gosh, I even feel emotional. Oh gosh. But it was so amazing. And I just think like we're just really proud of you. So can you tell everybody what you've got in your lap?
So, this is the award that I won in 2024, and I won it for the Black British Theatre Award. I was representing Tina, and I got it for the Best Child Performer Award, and I was so excited.
Yay! Absolutely amazing. So please tell us about that experience, because how does it even start? So you got nominated.
So I got nominated, and then my mum printed these flyers for my class, and then we were giving them out to my class, and then we were giving them out to family members and all the people.
Right.
Like, and then when I on the day of it, I was like, I'm not gonna win. The reason why I thought that is because I didn't know the children I was going up against until
the other
I was
nominees.
there. Yeah, the other
Right.
nominees. I didn't know until I was there, and I've heard of them before, and I've been in auditions for them, and I know they're so good, and I was so scared. I was literally sitting back in my chair, so I was like, I'm not gonna be picked. And then when I heard my name, I was like, oh my gosh. And I raced up on stage and I just left my mum.
Did you?
Wait, wasn't that at the Lyceum Theatre or the Lion King?
Yeah, I just left my mum and I raced on
Really?
stage. I was
Give
so
me that
excited.
award.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It was absolutely, and your dress, my gosh.
That was very, very nice.
Yeah, you just looked beautiful. Everything was perfect, and I think it was so well deserved. I think it was meant to be yours, definitely. So what did that do for you as a performer to win the Black British Theatre Award for Child in a Musical?
It gave me a lot of confidence because then I know that all of the hard work that I've done is paid off, because this award just like represents that, and it means so much to have gotten that of all these years of doing theatre. Like, that's what it means.
Yeah.
And it's just fantastic.
I love it. Brilliant. Okay, so Keela, go for it. That's your favourite question, isn't it?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my favourite. That's my last one. It's not nice.
I know. What? No, but I feel like you always do that one.
Oh,
So go for it.
Do you have any setbacks? And if you do, how did you overcome them?
My setback was probably my first or second audition, and I was very overconfident, which I shouldn't have been. But I thought that I was smashing it because I was practicing every day at home. And when I got to the audition, it's not one of those things where you get a callback when you get home. It was like a callback in that day, and then the second callback was a different day.
Okay. What
But
was
then
it for, if you don't mind us?
It was for Les Mis.
Okay.
For young cassette.
Yeah.
And then when I got there, I wasn't in the second callback. And then we know when you go in really confident, then you come out, and then I was crying, bawling my eyes out. And now I look back on it and I was like, why did I cry over one show when I've done all of these other shows that I've really enjoyed?
Yeah.
It's just not worth it to get upset over one thing, because you can do so much more.
Yeah. But I think we can understand that,
Yeah.
can't we? Like, in the moment, because your emotions are there, aren't they? And so that's just how you felt in that moment. But it's really good that you can reflect back and think, oh, actually, okay, it's cool. Like,
It's cool, it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay, kind of thing. But why do you think you say you were overconfident? What would you?
It was because I had on voice memos, you can record yourself singing. I recorded myself singing the song and I listened back to it and I thought, I sound so good singing this song. And then that just made me really confident about it, because I was like, oh, I've got this in the bag. But then I went in and I didn't.
It didn't go your way.
It didn't go my way. But then also, it's good to be upset sometimes, because if you just come out and you're trying to hold back your emotions, sometimes that can also be bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just don't let it affect you that much.
Exactly. I think as long as you have the strength to go again. Like,
That's the most important thing.
Exactly. And Janai, with so many auditions, like I used to dance, and there would be times where, like, that's why I asked you about being overconfident, because if anyone should be in the dictionary for overconfidence. But I'm telling you, there would be times where I'd think, like, I'm smashing it. Do you know what I mean? No
Yeah.
one's touching me in this audition. And then I wouldn't get the job. And I think 100% it was not down to my ability. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be down to maybe the person didn't like my trainers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe I just wasn't quite tall enough. Or maybe they didn't want any other black girls on that job. You know? So sometimes we just have to recognize that it's stuff that is not even personal, you know?
Yeah.
And you just keep being you. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hollywood.
Ah!
I only say that because if I carry on doing what I'm doing and I build up my CV, also that's a really good thing to build up the CV, because then they see your experience.
Of course.
And maybe not Hollywood, but I feel like I see myself going far. And I say that because my family, with the support that I've got from my family and friends, and just keep practicing and keep working and on my skills, then I feel like I can go really far. But that's only if I work hard and I can't slack in dance lessons or in singing lessons. I have to pay attention. And if I do all those things, I feel like I can really do
You're going to get
good.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think, because I think that sometimes kids can think it just happens,
Yeah.
you know? That it's quite easy. And like I said, we see like the Instagram posts and we think, oh yeah, I can go and do that, or I can do that. But it's the in-between stuff that counts, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it's really good. Like I always say, I love that Keela gets to listen to people like yourself and other people that come on the show, just to kind of reinforce, because sometimes
Yeah.
she's like, oh, all right, Mum, you know, but it's really great to hear it from you who are doing it as well.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah.
No,
Well, I want to know what Janai does in her spare time.
that's what I was going to say. That's
Yeah, we want to know, because you're doing all this hard work. But when you do get a little bit of time off, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
I like to bake with my dad.
Do you?
Yeah,
Tell us what you bake.
So we bake chocolate cake, brownies, and cookies. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Those are our main three things that we bake together. And sometimes my mum and my brother will chip in and we'll cook something all together. And also, I really like to cycle.
you?
I have a bike. And I really like going to the park with my mum. She's on her bike and I'm on my bike. And it's just a fun time in the park together as well. I like to do that as well.
That's nice. That sounds like good times. And the weather's sorting itself out now.
Yeah.
So you could,
Today's actually 17 degrees.
well, you said that. And then your
Yeah.
brother looked and he said, where does she get 17 degrees from?
I remember checking it on like Wednesday.
I don't think it made it. It's not 17, is it? No, it's cold out there, man. But it's bright.
Okay. Can you teach us a little something?
So we say this to everyone and everyone looks at us like, what? But like, do you have any rituals or like things that you do before you go into an audition, like to prepare yourself?
Well, at dance competitions we do this thing at that's inspired from Abili's dance company.
Okay, go on.
So it goes kiss, kiss, knee, knee, knock on wood, up, kiss, up.
Oh, and what's that? Just like a little good luck thing?
Yeah, it's a thing to get us going. So when we get on stage, you don't feel nervous. It's like a thing that we do. Like I've got you, you've got me. We're gonna do good.
That. Does it work?
Yes,
All right,
every time.
Tell me. So what is it? Go on, Keela.
Kiss, kiss, knee,
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 knock on wood,
kiss, up.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay. People randomly are going to see me and Keela just doing all of this. I like that. So you're very busy. You're still busy at the moment, aren't
Yes.
you? Yeah. So you've gone. How many shows do you think you've gone from back to back since you started your theatre career?
Like one after the other.
Yeah.
They've always been one after the other.
But how many? So you've done? Is it 3 shows, 4 shows?
Once This Island, Annie, Tina, Cloverfield. So the show I'm rehearsing for now, Matilda, is my now 5th show.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's my 5th show.
Oh, we'll have to come and watch her in that, won't
Yeah.
we? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, I think, girl, you ready for our quick fire round?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I know you're quick anyway. Let's go. Let's do it. So, yeah, first thing that comes into your head, and off we go. Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite season?
Summer.
Favorite social media platform?
TikTok.
Favorite animal?
Panda.
Favorite food?
Oh, this is hard. Cookies.
Favorite film or TV show?
Oh my gosh, you got me there. I watch everything.
Do you have
One in
something?
particular?
Did you watch Wicked?
Oh yeah, Wicked. Definitely Wicked.
Yeah.
Definitely Wicked. That literally just jogged my memory just then.
There
Yeah,
you
Wicked.
go. Favorite clothing shop or brand?
Or Zara or Shein, both.
Favorite song or artist?
Or Scissor. Yeah, Scissor.
Okay. Who is your inspiration?
Zendaya, my mum.
Ah, so is it Zendaya for the acting, for the performer that she
Yeah.
is? Yeah.
And then my mum.
Mum for
for
being
just-
mummy.
Just yeah.
Of course. All right. Well, that was amazing. Thank you so much. So much wisdom from your little self.
Thank you.
But I can just see that, yeah, when you said to me Hollywood without flinching, I said, yeah, I see it. I see it 100%. Can we dance with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
do
we're going
it.
to get our dancing on. All right. So we're going to come back, do a little few TikToks, come back, and then we need you to write in our book. Can you write in our
Yeah.
book of wisdom?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, let's do it. Okay.